Hello everybody and welcome to Lakeshore Academy. Today I am, and I know it's been a minute since I've been on, but I plan to do a little bit more videos because now I'm in this, what they call the next level challenge. So it challenges you to do videos for a certain amount of time repeatedly. I don't know if I'm gonna, but it's in a separate thing that I'm doing. But I may even hop on, after I do that, hop on here. I don't know yet. It depends on how my voice goes. But at any rate, I want to hop on right quick and talk to you guys about having realistic goals. And the reason why this is on my mind, and I said, you know what, this probably is on a whole lot of other homeschoolers' mind. Sometimes I think we have unrealistic expectations, not only for ourselves, but for our children as well. And that brings undue pressure. A lot of us see all of the posts and videos from other people that are homeschooling. They may be an unschooler, a traditional homeschooler, whatever the case may be, whatever type of homeschooler there are. The point of this video is just to help you to see that you, as a homeschooler, we never have to try to match what someone else homeschool is doing. The reason why, well, one of the reasons why most homeschoolers homeschool is because we want to take control of our children's education, and we want the best learning environment possible. So it's nothing wrong with having goals. Goals is a very good thing to implement and train your child to have. I'm talking about having those type of goals. I mean, unrealistic goals where no matter how hard you try or how hard your children try, realistically, they may not be capable of doing it or achieving that specific thing. And that can be anything. I don't know how your homeschool is, but sometimes we can like put too much undue pressure. And then when you don't meet that certain expectation that you set for yourself that was so unrealistic and you don't meet it, then you start feeling guilty, or you start feeling like I'm a failure and stuff like that. And you're not a failure. It's just that sometimes we have so much excitement and we're so elated about something that we saw or something that we want to try, and we see how it works with somebody else, that we try it and we expect the same results and we don't receive those, then we feel like some kind of way we're a failure or something. So today's video is mostly a video of encouragement. I know that some of us has already started homeschooling like me. I kind of started loosely started in July. It wasn't like every single day, just a little bit here, a little bit there. But we're full on now, August, but we're still getting our groove into this upcoming school year. But I was thinking that I just want to come on here real quick and just give you guys who have already started and who are gonna start, to let you know that you're okay. And even if you made a perfect plan in your mind, because not anything is perfect, and you don't reach or do that specific thing, it's okay. You can get to it later, or you can make another plan. Just like you made that plan, you can adjust, adapt it, and make another plan. If you see something's not working or you haven't reached that and you feel like, oh, maybe that was just a little too much, adjust it, amend it until it fits your unique family. Although we can get great pointers from a lot of other homeschoolers, just remember that we're not in competition with other homeschoolers, and we're not in competition with what the public school is doing. So if you're trying to follow the public school model and apply it to a homeschool setting, you're going to always feel like you're behind. You're going to always feel like your school is less than of, that you're not reaching all the requirements that you have to reach, and you are. You're going to always feel like somehow you're failing yourself and most of all your children, and you're not doing it. So although we can use some things that public school have as kind of like a guideline of like different things like subject matters or something like that, the beauty about homeschooling is that you do it your way that appeals to your child. And if you have more than one child like me, that way you can have one subject and have to approach it two different ways. Like yesterday we was doing history. The exact same thing in history for both kids. But then I realized halfway in that, you know what? I'm going to split them up for this because the subject matter was so complex that I knew that I have one child that's really, really dyslexic. And then I have one child that's not dyslexic. And my son has dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. My daughter just has dyscalculia, which is just a math learning disability. But as for reading and spelling, she's fine with that. I had to realize, although it's the same information, I had to address it in a different way because the subject matter was so complex. And my son is a heavy, heavy visual learner. So his two strong points is audio and visual. So if I have the audio content and the visual content matching with real life application, he get it better. Whereas with my daughter, we can just simply go through, read, maybe give her an illustration or example, and it's over with. But I had to realize that even if you have, even though you're teaching the exact same subject, the exact same information, sometimes you have to, based on what you're teaching, and you know your child better than anybody else, sometimes you have to separate them in order and approach the exact same lesson a different way. And when I did that yesterday, I said, wow, how my son was able to decipher and break down the information from the way that I approached it with him versus the way that I approached it with my daughter. But both of them got it. But I had to approach it two different ways. So sometimes that's how you have to do it. Now, if he was in public school, that would have never happened. They have one way for every child. That's just how it is. Because can you imagine they have 30, 35 kids and they have an individualized lesson plan for each one where they actually give a child one-on-one? It's not going to happen because you're just not able to do anything like that in public school. I used to work in the public school system. So a lot of children that learn a different way fall through the cracks. So my little tidbit for you is, you guys, don't put unrealistic goals on you. If you set a goal or set a lesson plan or set something that you want to do and you don't hit that for that particular day or that particular week as planned or outlined that you had to outline, do not beat yourself up. You have 181 days to get what you need to get. Well, I had to do 180 days, but we do all year round. So, and some of you might be doing the same. So you have all this time where you can actually get what you need to get through without feeling like you're behind or that you're failing in some kind of way. You guys, you are doing an amazing job. Just the fact that you have taken up under your responsibility to teach your child in the best environment, loving environment that you can. And you're doing great. So when you have those moments like this, just replay that video. I have several other videos that I try to encourage you and motivate you as well, because every homeschool is unique. Every homeschool is different, and every homeschool, if you're from a Christian background like me, is a blessing. If you're not, it's good. But at any rate, I just want to talk to you about those goals. I have some things that I am going to be doing throughout the year. I don't want to call this homeschool mom a sponsor, but it's kind of like sponsor-ish what she's doing. She want to remain anonymous, but she is planning on donating a pretty amazing giveaway that she want me to do. And she's gonna she's working on it right now, but I meant to already have been did that by now, but what had happened, her dad has been diagnosed with cancer, so she's not able to get it right now. So when she do, that's going to be a totally awesome gift for a deserving family. And I'm trying to work on some other things too for giveaways, because I realize that giveaways are fun. Who don't like something free? So I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. And I'm also going to be doing a purge of a whole lot of my homeschool stuff that I have, because I just have really like way too much. I need to like really downsize again with books and stuff, and resources and stuff, again, because I really do. But I'm trying to hold on to some more things for new homeschool moms that I know locally, because one thing that usually stop homeschoolers from homeschooling is materials. So my children and I, we like try to collect things and give them out. And also sometimes someone give us, we swap for different things and stuff of that nature. So I just want to come on and just tell you guys, it's okay. It's the beginning of the school year. We're going to be all right. So what? You didn't finish your lesson plan for this week. You have next week. It's going to be okay. Learning happens 24 hours a day. Whether you're sitting down in your classroom, if you have a designated classroom. Oh, thank you so much. Whether you're sitting down in the classroom or you outside shopping or doing whatever you're doing, your errands and stuff, your children are learning every single day. So even if you haven't had the traditional sitting down, you giving instruction, never underestimate the power of children learning from your example, or learning from watching you, or just learning from a simple teachable. There are so many teachable moments that we have from watching any show, or even a commercial that pops up that you're like, whoa, that is something that we need to talk about, because this is not the morals standards that I want my child to have. So this is not the thing that we do not want to do. And then explaining to them about things that you do. So everything is a teachable moment. So even if you're not on your lesson plan like this, meticulously on your lesson plan, I guarantee when you sit down and think about it, you have covered each subject, whether you did it on purpose or you did it just by the regular stream of life. You're going to notice that you cover these subjects naturally every single day. Every single day. This conversation that we're having right now can be labeled as, if you're having it with your child, could be labeled as a subject, because it's helping them with life skills. So, I mean, it's just so many different things. So do not beat yourself up. Try to have realistic goals, because that'll make you less stressed. And rest assured that I am here, and I plan to be popping on and off periodically. And but that was on my mind, because I'm seeing a lot of homeschool moms already in panic mode, and the school year just started, and I'm like, no, you don't need to be in panic mode right now, because if you get in panic mode now, you are going to burn yourself out. And it's okay if you're homeschooling and you need to take a break. It's nothing wrong with taking 2-3 days off. Some people have taken a week off. Take 3 to 4 weeks on teaching and then a week off. It's not anything wrong with that. If you need a break, take a break. You will be fresh when you come back and be ready to teach, and your children will get way more out of you if you're not working on on fumes pretty much. So remember, it's nothing wrong with popping in a DVD. It's nothing wrong with having someone else teach your child a particular subject. You're not failing your kid if you're not there 100% of the time like you already are. I mean, it's nothing wrong with delegating responsibilities. It doesn't make you less than of. Actually, it makes you wiser, because only one person can do but so much. No matter how many great expectations or whatever we decide we want to do, you only can do so much in 24 hours. So you guys, stop burning yourself out. Stop being so stressed. It's okay. Take a break. It's okay. And refresh and regroup and start over again. This is a journey, not a race. A journey, not a race. And a lot of times, homeschoolers, we're in a race. And I have been guilty of that too. But remember, we're on a journey. And this is your homeschool is your journey. My homeschool is my journey. We're all at different paces. I might be fast. You might want to coast on. And it's not a thing wrong with that. But right now, Tina's going to be coasting a steady coast because I realize that I can't be Wonder Woman. And if I try to go too fast, I'm going to burn myself out. So that's why I say, you guys, just have realistic goals. It's nothing wrong with adjusting. It's nothing wrong with adapting your lesson plan. And it's nothing wrong with taking a break if you need to take a break. You're an excellent parent for even homeschooling, and you can do it. Do not give up. So many homeschoolers stopping because the stress became too much. Those are the ones who really need to take a break out for a little while and then regroup and start over. And then they feel so guilty from stopping. You don't have to stop. If that's on your heart to continue to homeschool, then continue homeschooling. You just need to take a little break, just a little break, and just enjoy your children, enjoy your family. They're still learning. Whether you're on a break or not, they're still learning. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.